Hey, collective. So, Spirit has me doing something a little different today. Not much of a reading, but just brushing up on the universal laws, the 12 universal laws. All right. It's been brought to my attention that there are some people who do not realize what the 12 universal laws are or how to abide by them. So, Spirit is going to assist me as I refresh some people on what those 12 laws are, how to utilize them, and how to simply understand them. Okay? Law number one is the law of divine oneness. This law states we are all one, all connected. Everything we do, say, think, and believe affects others and the universe around us. So, with that being said, we are all one. Through the Creator, we are all one. The Creator is literally each and every last one of us having an individual experience. So when they say that we are made in God's image, we absolutely are. God is having an experience through all of us. So, when you leave this realm, you take all of your experiences back to the creative source. That's how that works, okay? It's not rocket science. So when people do things to you, they are essentially doing these things to themselves and the universe as we know it. Because we are all one, we are all connected. That means we are not separate from each other. Our experience, our perception, and how we process may differentiate through each energy, through different energies, but we are in essence all one. Okay? Law number two, the law of vibration. Okay? Everything in the universe, including thoughts, are made up of energy. Everything vibrates at different frequencies. We emit a vibration. Period. So when you have people around you that are not, you be like, I don't like their vibe, it's because their vibration does not resonate with your vibrational frequency, okay? Okay, it says to materialize something on earth, you must first match the vibration of what you want. So when you are trying to manifest something, you have to make sure that you are vibrationally resonating at the frequency of whatever it is you are trying to bring into fruition. All right. The way to doing that is to believe and perceive it as it already is. Not what you want to happen or what you think should happen, but what will and already has. You must think and believe it to be so as it is. Okay? So, moving on along. The law of attraction. We must take action to manifest things on earth. The law of action, excuse me. I don't know if I said that properly before. But we must take action to manifest things on earth. Every action we take creates a result. We must engage in actions that support our thoughts, dreams, emotions, and words. So in order to manifest something, you must take an action behind whatever it is you're manifesting. If you are trying to manifest physical, tangible things, there are physical, tangible things that are going to have to be done to match the vibrational frequency of whatever it is you're trying to manifest. These laws are in tandem with each other. You cannot abide by one and discard another, okay? The law of correspondence, number 4. Our outer world is a mere reflection of our inner world. It corresponds with our dominant patterns of thinking. The state of our life is nothing more than a reflection or a mirror of the state of our mind. If you want to change your life, change your thoughts. That is to say, when someone tells you it's not about what happens, it's about how you react to what happens, that is true. The law of correspondence states that your physical world is a direct reflection or a mirror for your inner world. So when you are actively doing things to heal your inner self, your outer world, your physical self will see the benefits of this. Okay? Number 5, the law of cause and effect. Every action produces a reaction. Even our thoughts cause an effect. Each action produces an effect in equal portion. Large action, large effect. Likewise the same. Small action, small effect. But there is always a opposite reaction. There's a reaction no matter what it is, whether it's equal or opposite. There's going to be a reaction for every action. Okay? If you go and smack the fire out of somebody and they knock the hell out you, that is the reaction to the action that you caused. Okay? That is the effect of the cause. Okay? So be mindful of your actions and what you do. You can't be out here expecting nobody to not react or have a reaction to something that you've caused. Okay? Okay. Number 6, the law of compensation. And this law is very important, especially to us energy readers, energy workers, those of us who are sensitive to energy, who give our energy out to the world, those of us who sow great seeds into the world. And it seems that we only get the bad things back. Be mindful of this, okay? The universe is always responding to the energy we put out. With every action, thought, and emotion, we are creating an equal measure of return. We reap what we have sown. The law of compensation is blessings in abundance rewarded to us in the form of gifts, money, inheritances, friendships, and opportunities. So, when you sow whatsoever you sow, you will reap. If you sow love, peace, and happiness, you will definitely receive love, peace, and happiness. These things may not be instantaneous, but you definitely will receive what you have put out. If your intention is pure, you will receive great things back in a great response. Okay, so you got to make sure that the things that you're doing it out of a pure nature. Don't go into a situation expecting to receive these things back, whether it's money, inheritance, friendships, opportunities, gifts, whatever. If you're going into something expecting something immediate, you may not get what you expecting. You're going to get something. It might not be what you expected. It's because the intention behind what you were doing was not genuine. And a lot of people go into things with ulterior motives, expecting something before they even do whatever it is that they're going to do. The only way you will receive the law of compensation is for you to have a genuine, pure heart. Be genuine in nature, okay? Number 7, the law of attraction. A lot of you are familiar with this law. A lot of you use this one daily. Like energies attract like energies. We create the things, events, and people that come into our lives. Our thoughts, feelings, words, and actions produce energies which in turn attract like energies. Negative energies attract negative energies, and positive energies attract positive energies. Much so, like what you sow, you will receive. That is why when we say that you chose this, you created this, that is very much so true. Because somewhere along the lines, you are living out a thought that you previously thought of, okay? Your energy, which is within you, which is not created nor destroyed, is distributed. Whatever energy you are resting in will attract more like energies that you are resting in, okay? Okay. Number 8, the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. We have the never-ending ability to change the energy we are experiencing. Higher vibrations change, consume, transform lower vibrations. We each have the power to change the conditions in our lives by consciously raising our vibration. Our vibration determines how we view our life circumstances. How does one raise their vibration, you may ask? You raise your vibration by shifting the frequency of your thoughts. How does one shift the frequency of their thoughts? When you experience a bad feeling, transmute that energy by placing something good in its place. If you are having some sort of difficulty in your day-to-day life, say each day you try and get up, you get ready. Every time you get ready to go, you leave your key. You lose your keys. Instead of thinking, why is this happening to me? Think, I'm glad this is happening for me. This is possibly saving me from getting in some type of jam up along the way. This is possibly holding me in place so that I'm not moving too fast and I forget something else that's important. By transmuting your thoughts, you transmute your energy. Okay? It's not as hard as we make it seem. Law number 9, the law of relativity. Our perception of what is transpiring dictates our response. When we choose to observe a trial in our life as what can be learned from this, we take our power back and detach from our ego and fear. We get to choose how we perceive and react to trials, staying connected to our heart center as we proceed to solve a problem strengthens the light within. As I was saying previously, it's not about what happens, it's about how you respond and react to what is taking place. Trust me, there are going to be things that happen, whether good or bad. We live in a realm of duality, of polarity, so you have to be mindful. It is important for you to be mindful that things are going to happen, but you do not have to give it your attention. You do not have to give it a response. You do not have to give it a reaction. You can simply brush it off and let it go, because that will allow you to stay free of attracting more of something that you don't want or need. It's about being aware and being mindful of these energies that are residing around us. We are swimming in a pool of energies daily. Okay? So it is important for you to be cognizant of the energies that you are intertwining with, that you are engaging with, that you are coming into contact with, because it is easy for you to pick up an energy that is not yours to carry. It is easy for you to give off energy that you did not wish to release just yet. It is very easy for energies to get meshed together, to get mixed up. So you have to be mindful of your energy and be mindful of the energy that you are putting out and the energy that you are receiving. It's very important. Law number 10, the law of polarity. Everything in the universe has its opposite, including our thoughts. We can transform our lives by being the master of our thoughts. This is achieved by eliminating negative thoughts through concentrating on the opposite. Okay? Exactly what I just said. So once again, like I said, these laws work in tandem with each other. They literally tie into each other, so you can't use one without using them all. All right? You can't apply one without applying them all. Okay? These laws are universal. They fit in many scenarios and many situations, and they must be observed equally. Okay? So, where there's good, there is bad. Where there is beautiful, there is ugly. Where there is loud, there is silence. Where there is light, there is dark. Okay? So we live in polarity. We live in duality. We live in a state of extremes, if you will. It's almost impossible for you to experience one thing without knowing what the other thing is. If you have never been sad, you will never know what happiness, true happiness is. If you've never been hurt, you will never know what true love is. So, that's why they say it's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. That plays into that law of polarity. Had you never loved, would you ever know what love was? What love is? What love feels like? What love does? What love means? So be mindful of that. Law 11, the law of rhythm. Rhythm is all around us. Change is our constant. Everything is moving through cycles, seasons, and stages of development. Go with the flow. Live, love, laugh, learn. We can rise above the challenging parts of a cycle by applying the universal laws to our benefit. Very much so. We are always in a state of ebb and flow. The tide rolls in, the tide recedes. The tide rolls in, the tide recedes. And it's very essential to be like water, okay? Just flow. Level out. Don't try to overtake whatever it is, but just take up a little space. Just flow, okay? And law number 12. Everything has its masculine, yang, and its feminine, yin energies. These energies must be in balance for us to be a master at manifesting. Our divine feminine receives intuitive messages from our divine source, and our divine masculine takes action on these intuitive messages. So just know, divine masculine, divine feminine, divine masculine, yin yang energies. We must exist together. We can't be too much masculine, we can't be too feminine. It must be a balance there for you to master your energies, okay? So take that in, digest it, sleep on it, replay it back as many times as you need to. I am here simply as a guide to help you, and I just want to bring awareness to those of you who were maybe not aware of what the universal laws were. They are simple and easy to follow, and they are applied in our day-to-day lives. So allow Spirit to guide you, allow Spirit to give you the intuitive nudges that you need. Divine feminines and divine masculines take action in those energies as you need to as well. I hope this has resonated for you in some way, shape, or form here, collective. Just a little lesson on what those energies mean, what those laws are, how to apply them, how to understand them, and trust me, you will benefit very much so from learning and applying these laws in your everyday life. So with that being said, if you have any questions, concerns, don't hesitate. Don't feel any type of way about reaching out. Reach out if you need to. Jump in the comments and ask your questions. I definitely try to engage with the collective. So if there are any things that you would like me to talk about, tap in on, give you some knowledge about, give you my insight on whatever it is that you want to know about, I'm more than welcome. You are more than welcome to ask, and I'm very much so willing to oblige, okay? So with that being said, stay beyond bizarre. And don't forget to do your homework and your research and study. Don't believe it just because I said it, okay? Make sure you do your own research and take it to the Creator first, during, and after for confirmation. Stay beyond bizarre.